Hi, my name is Ryan Ruff.
And I'm Jake Telosco.
And this is
Hibernation News.
Prom is April 19th, so mark your calendar. Start shopping for your dresses or tuxedo.
Yeah, I'm really excited for some prom.
I'm excited for some prom too.
Are you gonna wear a suit or a tuxedo? Or?
You'll have to see. It's a surprise.
It's a surprise. Wow. I'm planning on having a nice meal before I go and before I start getting jiggy with it, and I'm just really excited. And the next day after that is actually Easter Sunday.
Easter Sunday.
So I'm gonna be dancing all night Saturday night, and then first thing Sunday morning, celebrating Easter.
The deadline for applications for the National Honor Society for eligible sophomores is today. This is a strict deadline. Late applications will not be accepted. Please see Ms. Jones in the library for details.
Collins senior Megan Glass has been named Penn Station Athlete of the Month for the month of March. She is one of 8 students who are up for a $5,000 scholarship. Megan will be attending the University of Kentucky in the fall of 2014.
And congratulations to Megan. Now here's Max Will with the Teacher Spotlight of the Week.
Hi, I'm Max Will, and this week the Teacher Spotlight shines down on one of Collins' finest, Lieutenant Colonel Gramming. Okay, so first question, tell me a little bit about your past in the military.
Well, my past in the military, I started as I was an infantry officer in the United States Army. Served 25 years. I finished up. I started at Fort Lewis, Washington as a young lieutenant. Went through the ranks and ended up retiring as lieutenant colonel at Fort Knox, Kentucky.
All right. So, as a lieutenant colonel, what drew you to the ROTC program if you were such a high rank there?
Well, after 25 years being in infantry, I've sustained some injuries. But as an infantry officer, you're kind of expected to be able to stay up with the troops and run and all that. And my injuries caused me to have some operations on my ankles, and so my running days had pretty much come to an end. So I was more of a staff officer, and so I didn't feel like I didn't feel like I should stay in the military any further, because I just couldn't set the example I think I should have set for the soldiers, being able to hang with them and run and stuff. But the Junior ROTC is something that's been, because I like working with young individuals, and so Junior ROTC was one of those options that was on the table, and I was in a position at Fort Knox to where I could get my name on the plate to possibly get a job in Junior ROTC. And fortunately, this school came available because they were building it, and then I found out that they were going to have a Junior ROTC and it was going to be an Army program, and so I immediately said, hey, that's where I want to go.
All right, so yeah, now you're setting the example for people interested in joining the military.
Absolutely, absolutely. Not just so much for people wanting to just join the military, but also setting an example on the fact that, both me and my master sergeant, he's got 30 years, I got 25 years, and we were both successful in rising up to the ranks, working with soldiers and people, and just doing some really, really great things. And so, for me and him, we want to be able to help younger folks be just as successful as me and him. And so I think we're accomplishing that here in the program. And I think that a lot of the kids that we have today are learning from us, and hopefully they're going to go out and do great things just like me and Master Sergeant did.
All right. What all events do we have upcoming in the ROTC program?
What we got coming up, we got our big event coming up, which is our big culminating military ball event, and it's an event basically where it's a formal / informal type event where kids come and we have a big formal dinner, and we have a guest speaker. Our guest speaker this year is going to be Lieutenant Colonel Terry Orange, so he's going to come talk to us and to the kids and stuff, and then we're going to have some really good food And then after that, we're going to have a night of fun dancing and everything. And so the kids have a great time with it because they get to show off what they were successful in this past year, and look forward to what's going to happen next year. And then, of course, we recognize those seniors that's going to be graduating, and because we're going to miss them, and we hope that, the best for them. So it's a night to just to let them shine.
What does ROTC to offer for 8th graders coming in, or any other people that may be considering it?
Well, what we have for the 8th graders, and typically our program is not geared for teaching 8th graders, but what we do have is since we teach a lot of leadership in junior ROTC, we have a class that we teach leadership and for the 8th graders. And what we try to do is we try to bring some of the stuff that we do for junior ROTC, hands-on stuff that we do for junior ROTC cadets, and we let the 8th graders experience some of that. And but we also teach them how to be leaders and what it takes to be a leader. And then we have also a junior ROTC club, and that's strictly just for 8th graders also. And we do the club every once, I forget how long it is, but it's on Wednesdays. It's the 4th Wednesday of each month.
All right, and then one last thing. What is your absolute favorite thing with the ROTC? What's your favorite thing to do?
My favorite thing to do is just working with the kids. And I'm a rifle coach, rifle team coach, and of course we just had a competition this past weekend, and just going on competitions with the kids. We just went 3 weeks ago. We went up to Ohio and shot up there, and I took some kids, some of our top shooters up there. But just spending weekends with the kids and just having a great time with them. Like this upcoming weekend, like I said, we got the ice skating event. That's going to be a lot of fun. When we did the bonfire, just hanging out with them and having fun with that. But also being able to be in the gym with them and teaching them and mentoring them in leadership. That's really what me and Master Sergeant really like to do, because again, a lot of our kids, some of them don't realize they have leadership abilities, and they do. It's just it's bringing it out in them, and do we challenge them? Sure we do. And the challenge is it's for them. It's to make them better, and so we really enjoy watching them grow as a young individual into a great leader. That's going to more likely do great and wonderful things after high school, no matter what they end up doing. It may be the military, even if it's not the military. It's whatever they're going to do in the civilian world. Go to college, get a job out in the civilian sector. We just want them to be successful, and that's what the program's built on: is being successful as a citizen in your community. It's again, I like to try to highlight to folks that it isn't about us trying to recruit you in the military. We want you to be successful no matter what you end up doing as a young citizen here in the United States and here in Shelby County.
Thank you so much. Back to you all.
Bullying is a problem all across America that is affecting students everywhere. What is our school doing about it? Well, our very own Mrs. Hall is running a club called Rachel's Challenge. Here's Haley with some more details.
One of the most talked about issues in America is bullying. Every day, 160,000 students don't go to school because they are bullied and teased. At Collins, we face this issue with a club named Rachel's Challenge. Rachel of Rachel's Challenge was the first killed in the Columbine shooting. She had a dream of spreading kindness and love.
Last Thursday, myself and many other Collins seniors woke up very early for the Reading Gala 2014. I woke up at 6:15. What about you, Jake?
I woke up at 4:30 a.m.
Wow, it's really early.
I was 56th in line though, and I got the book I wanted.
I was 185th in line, and I got the help.
Oh.
So, but because we woke up so early, there were many effects that lasted throughout the day on our bodies and mentally and both physically. Here's Macy Mize with more details.
March is the month of literacy awareness, and Collins High celebrated with the annual Reading Gala. Every senior picked a book on a first-come, first-served basis. By 5 in the morning, the first crew seniors were spotted on campus. Mr. Leaper's truck strategically blocked the parking lot, and in only 15 minutes, Discovery Boulevard was filled halfway. Seniors were allowed into the parking lot by 5:30. The rush of people looked like a scene from The Walking Dead. Seniors were zombies, hungry for books. Runners dodged cars as the cars dodged runners, all for the best spot in line. By 6 a.m., students were allowed into the building, pushing and shoving their way in. Chef Leaper greeted anxious students at the door with pancakes for breakfast. There were major effects of Reading Gala. The brave young men, Carson Cole, Austin Lanham, Matt Young, Evan Heston, and I'm sure many others who stayed up all night to be in the first 20 in line. Every senior was glossy-eyed throughout the day. My own 5th period class, in a span of 10 minutes, yawned a total of 12 times, and an additional contagious 3 from me. Mr. Bell, as he woke up a student for the 3rd time, said, "If you can't run off of 4 hours of sleep and still function, then you won't be able to last through college." But the positive effects outshine the chaos. Miss Whitfield, a senior English teacher, told me this year the kids were already engaged in their books by lunchtime, and according to her, that was a Reading Gala first. So, you ask me, was it worth it? You tell me another school with over 200 seniors lined up hours before the first bell to engage in reading. I would say it was worth it.
Congratulations to our basketball team on having a great season.
And also, congratulations to our Odyssey and the Mind team, who over the weekend won first place in the regional championship.
All 3 Collins teams swept the regional competition with first place. Calling all Martha's minions to come to the first tennis match of the season tonight at the FAC, where our very own Derek Stivers will be playing.
And thank you all for your donations this week for the Dare to Care food drive.
And now here's the Hallway Talk Show!
With Ron Burgundy.
Welcome to the Hallway Talk Show, the Hallway Talk Show, the Hallway Talk Show. You know that we're always on the go because this is the Hallway Talk Show. Talk show, Hallway Talk Show. Talk show, talk show, Hallway Talk Show.
What planet is closest to the sun?
Mercury?
Mercury.
Mars.
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 Uranus.
Hold on. Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
Mercury?
Who is the 2nd president of the United States?
John Adams.
Oh, gosh, Coach Bell, I'm sorry. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. Samuel Adams.
Benjamin Franklin.
What are the 3 steps in the water cycle?
Frozen water and the water cycle.
Evaporation, condensation, freeze, precipitation.
It rains and it goes back up, and then when it's on the ground, I guess. I know they filter the water, and then they put it in the bottle, and they package it up, and they send it to the store.
Condensation, evaporation, precipitation.
Participation, yes. All right.
I don't know. Rinse, wash, and repeat.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Evaporation, precipitation, and condensation.
Correct. Thanks for watching. All right. Thanks for watching the Hallway Talk.
Happy early St. Patty's Day. That's all for this week. I'm Jake.
I'm Ryan. Get ready for St. Patrick's Day on Monday! Woo! That's all.